ho! Santa Claus here! Here are a few holiday prank phone calls for you to enjoy.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sherry?
Yes.
Hey, this is Paul from the Portrait Studio. You had your pictures done with us yesterday.
Yes.
And we had a little problem here. Kind of a big problem. Like all of the clothing in your pictures, it was pretty dark clothing, right?
No, we had red and white on.
Yeah, red. That's the bad one. Because we used to print out your pictures, we use thermal printers, and the heads on them get really hot, and because of the color of your clothing and the pattern and all that, basically it set the printer on fire. It set our printer on fire. The Portrait Studio is pretty much in ruins. I mean, all of your pictures are gone, all the computer data is gone, but the manager's telling me we're going to have to file charges against you for the fire because it was your choice of clothing. Because we use a thermal printer and it set everything on fire. I mean, it set the printer on fire. The heads of it heat up. It's a really old printer, like a really old model, and it doesn't have the safety stuff built in. And it caught on fire when nobody was in the room, and it set the entire Portrait Studio on fire. The entire store had to close down today. You know, one of the busiest Christmas shopping days of the year.
Okay.
But they're saying that we may have to... I just wanted to kind of warn you, give you a heads up. They're talking about filing charges against you because of...
For what?
Well, it's because
Did anybody tell us that we weren't supposed to use that color when we came in?
I would think it would just be common sense. Because is the color of clothing that particular shade of red? It just like heats up on these old thermal printers that we use with Windows XP.
Okay, but we don't know what kind of computers you guys use, and if you guys knew that, then you guys should have told us that before we did it.
So you're saying that your excuse is ignorance? You should try that with a cop the next time you get pulled over. I didn't know what the speed limit was, and see how well that works, man.
How can it be that it's ignorance? I'm a customer. I don't know what kind of computers you folks use.
Did you hear my analogy with the cop getting pulled over? Tell a cop you didn't know what the speed limit was and see what he says.
No, that's something different.
I thought that was pretty brilliant.
That's something different.
Right.
I know what the speed limit is, but I don't know how you can turn around and say that we're responsible for it.
I don't know, man. I'm really upset because we people could have died today and it would have been all of your fault on Christmas.
Okay, how could it have been my fault?
Because of the colors.
Because of the clothing we chose to use to come and do our pictures?
Yes, and you wanted the darker background and everything, and it heat up the heads.
No, the darker background was brought down by your photographer.
But that's what
we didn't choose that dark brown.
Because we use white for everything.
Okay, wait a second.
Everyone uses white.
Everybody uses white to take pictures?
Most of them,
We had white on. My husband had white on.
No, I'm talking about the background of the pictures, you dummy.
Don't call me a dummy, because I'm not a dummy.
I'm sorry. I'm really upset, because basically I'm out of a job now.
Because the Portrait Studios... If this was Christmas Eve and you're telling me that we're going to be responsible for that, hell, I'm pissed.
Well, it's not me that's saying you're responsible.
How can you call me on Christmas?
It's the manager.
Who's telling you that we're going to be responsible? Your manager?
Yeah, the store manager. Yeah, because they had to close down the entire store. We lost, so much money on sales. We make, probably $90,000 in the evenings on Christmas Eve, and we didn't...
Okay, tell me where you are calling from. Are you calling from this Portrait Studio, or are you calling from the Sears
No, it caught on fire. We're not allowed in there anymore. It's been condemned until they can fix it.
My husband's not going to be happy when he hears about this also, because it's like you guys are putting the blame on us, and you know what? There's no blame on us.
Our 123 employees aren't going to be happy not to have a job right after Christmas because of your clothing choices.
Okay, so her went on fire today, and they had to...
I know. You don't have to tell me all this. I already know all this. Why are you telling me? This is what I just told you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my husband.
Oh, you forgot to tell me that.
Because the printer that they seem to use does not work well with red clothing. So when nobody was in the printing office, the printer caught on fire and burned the store down. So 125 employees are out of work, and they closed down today on the busiest shopping day. And they're going to put us responsible for it because of the clothing that we use to take our portrait.
The firemen are saying you're going to have to take fire safety training courses.
How are we going to have to take fire training safety courses? What I'm saying is, how do we know as customers what kind of printers you guys use to print out our pictures?
It's common sense. Everybody knows this. These printers...
Who's everybody that knows not to come in to use red?
These printers are from the 90s. Everyone has always known this.
You know what? We took Christmas photos. Red is a Christmas color.
Oh, don't be a smartass, ma'am.
I'm not being a smartass, and don't tell me that I'm not be a smartass.
Ma'am, listen.
That's what we came in to take was our Christmas photos.
Yeah, obviously.
If your workers knew that red wasn't going to work, then they should have told us, oh, you know what, ma'am? Red is not a color that you guys should be using. We would have been happy to go on home and change.
She was a new employee, so she didn't know not to say red.
Oh, now you're saying she was a new employee. She didn't know not to say that?
She was a teenager, practically, and you're an old person. Like, old people should know.
Your guys' fault for hiring a teenager and not saying that to us. Don't put the blame on us.
Don't try and pass the blame on us when you caught our store on fire.
Don't put the blame on us. We didn't catch your guys' store on fire. We came in and you guys did us a service. We paid $150 for a CD that we walked away with.
Oh, and
we didn't order any portrait.
And who's the idiot paying $150 for a CD?
Excuse me?
You heard me. I need to let you know I'm recording this call for quality assurance, and we have to pass it along to the police. They're probably going to make
you didn't tell me that before we started speaking. So therefore, your call now, you're supposed to tell me that before we even started speaking that you're recording this call.
Well, it's a business calling you. What do you think's going to happen? Listen, ma'am, I have to go. I have to call other people and tell them. I have to tell the employees that they're out of a job now.
What is your name again?
Thanks to your negligence.
What is your name again?
Mike.
No, you told me your name was Paul when you first called.
Then why'd you ask?
Your name is Mike now.
Why'd you ask?
What is your last name?
Why are you asking if you know what my name is?
Because I want to know your first and your last name.
This is the same kind of deceit you used to get our picture studio to catch on fire.
The same kind of deceit I used to have your portrait studio catch on fire?
Ma'am, I have to go call other people. I'm going to let you go.
Hello?
Hi, yes, is this, what's your name, Lihua? You're with, you had some pictures taken at Portrait Studio?
Yeah.
We seem to have a problem with your pictures. Were you making the finger in one of these pictures, or did you do something bad in one of them?
No, why?
Who else was in these pictures that made made a dirty gesture in it?
Nobody did.
Well, somebody did. Someone snuck a finger in this one. Because we're not going to accept this. We can't print this, and we're not going to refund your money if you put dirty images in this at all. We have...
I can tell you for a matter of fact that you're looking at the wrong person's picture, because that's not mine.
Well, do you have children maybe that were showing their pussy lips or something like that?
Showing what?
Like big black pussy lips?
What is that?
Jenna?
Hello?
Hi, Jenna. I'm going to put my supervisor on the line. I'm with Portrait Studio. Did you have pictures taken recently?
Yes.
Oh, there's a big problem with this. It's disgusting. I'm going to put someone else. Brad, did you need to talk to her, or who's talking to her?
I guess I can. If I have to talk to this scum of the earth, I'll deal with this, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
Hey, Jenna, I'm going to put Brad on the line. Go ahead, Brad. Thank you.
Hi, Jenna. It's Brad.
Hi.
It's Brad from the Portrait Studio.
Hi.
You had these pictures done on the 18th. It looks like you didn't pick them up yet, did you?
No.
Because we're not going to be able to print these with the.
How come?
Someone in these pictures. I'm not sure if it's your kids or you or what, but someone was showing their genitalia in these photos.
Oh.
And smiling and thinking it's hilarious, and I don't think it's hilarious. It's very vulgar and disgusting.
Really?
Yes. And it would be okay if...
Okay, because that wasn't us.
No, it's definitely you. It's got your name on it, and it's got your... Yeah, these are your photos, without a doubt.
No, they can't be.
And it wouldn't be so bad if they had attractive genitalia, but this is disgusting.
Oh, that's not funny.
I can't even hear. Can you shut your kids the fuck up? I can barely hear you.
Hello?
Hello, is this Garrett?
Yes?
This is Roy from the Portrait Studio. You had some pictures done here yesterday?
No. I bought some gift certificates.
Yeah, but you were here. You were doing business with the Portrait Studio, correct?
Yes.
Well, the gift certificates, they're not going to be any good. They're not going to work.
Oh.
Were you buying them as a gift for somebody for Christmas tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of our employees, he's always been a pretty shifty person, and I think what he did, he just printed some fake gift certificates on his home computer and brought them into work, and he sold those to you. So basically, he sold you a piece of paper that's worth nothing. Like, who were you going to give these to?
Okay. Two of my friends, two different friends.
Really? Did you give them out already?
I gave one of them out already.
Yeah, you're going to want to let them know
The
that...
other one I haven't given yet.
You're going to want to let them know that the Christmas gift you gave them is garbage. Just tell them to throw it in the trash.
Okay, so what do I do from here?
That's pretty much it. Just let them know it's garbage and maybe buy them something else.
No, but I must be able to get my refund back or something, right?
Our computer's not set up for this. We don't have any way to deal with this. We've never had this problem before. We've let them go though, so it's not going to happen to anyone else. So just so you know, you're the last.
Well, no, but I'm like, I just paid $120 something for this, you know?
Right, but what are we supposed to do about it? I mean, it's just a piece of paper. It's not real. And he already took the money. We can't get the money back from him. We fired him. So basically, you're going to need to buy him something else. Buy your friend something else. Sorry about that.
No, but I should be able to get another gift certificate or something, right? To replace the one that I lost, right?
If this was a happy little movie with the perfect little ending, that's how it would work. But this is real life. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry. I wish we could. I feel horrible.
What was your name again?
My name is Roy.
And you're the manager?
Right.
Okay.
So
is there a number I can reach you back at?
Definitely call up your friend. Let him know that gift certificate's no good. Just have him throw it in the trash.
No, but what's your number?
808 01 513.
01. That's too many numbers.
No, it's one of the new 11-digit. It's one of the new 11-digit numbers because Hawaii's running out of numbers, so they put an extra digit on the end. Okay, so let your friend know. I have to call up some more customers and let them know about this problem. So I'm gonna have to let you go, but just let him know that that's no good, and buy him something else.
Well, this is not acceptable.
And I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. And have a nice Christmas, Merry Christmas, and everything. Thank you for shopping at the Portrait Studio.
Wait, Roy. What's your last name?
Gerbel.
Roy?
Gerbel.
Can you spell that?
Gerbil.
Remember, kids, prank phone calls are a holiday tradition and will never count against you when I make my list of who's naughty and who's nice.